today's video we'll be talking to you about our plans we have for our holiday to Mauritius.
We had this planned, obviously one of them videos we're going out for you, so we've had them for a long time. We've been really excited to go back because we went to Mauritius in 2018. We got married there, the Thomas Hotel. This is our 4th wedding anniversary that we're celebrating in Mauritius, and we're so excited to go back because Mauritius is
beautiful,
gorgeous country. So we have our itinerary on the computer for you. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put a photo of the itinerary on the screen for you. You can screenshot it. I'm not going to keep it up for ages. We'll do day by day of what we're going to be doing in Mauritius. We'll be there for 10 nights. And for those of you, because this is going out just before New Year's, Happy New Year to you all, by the way, and hope you had a lovely Christmas. Hope you're surviving the cold wherever you are, if you're in Europe or whatever, or somewhere sunny. And I'm very jealous of you right now, living somewhere hot.
First day, we've got flight out of Gatwick, and we're flying from Gatwick North Terminal. We're flying with Emirates, and we're flying to Dubai, and then we've got a very short stopover in Dubai for an hour and 45 minutes, and then we've got a connecting flight to Mauritius. From the UK, there isn't any direct flights to Mauritius, so you do have to do a stopover. The other option was to fly Air Mauritius, and that will be stopping in Paris, Paris, and then direct from Paris onwards.
Yeah, so the connecting flight with Emirates, what you have, even though it's an hour and 45 minutes, if your flight's delayed from London or wherever you're flying from the UK, is a connecting flight, or any other place, and you have such a short window. We had it when we went to the Maldives for the first time. We had less than an hour as we got off the aircraft to get to the other connecting flight in Dubai to the Maldives. We did it last time. We had to leg it through because you go through another layer of security like you do when you first go to the airport. So you've got to go through all the rigmarole of your bag being searched. That can take up time, and then where Terminal 3 is so big in Dubai,
massive, yeah.
You have to run.
Yeah, and it's like f***ing gate 158 or something stupid.
Gate 1,259,062 million. Oh, that's a 10-15 million mile walk. That's what it's like in Dubai.
It is
absolutely mental.
It's a lovely airport though. That's why we keep going back for some reason.
Yeah, especially with Emirates. I know. Emirates, is this a sign? Do you want to work with us? Let us know. We'd like to know.
So yeah, we're flying tomorrow, Saturday the 3rd of December. Anyway, so by the time we arrive into Mauritius, like we said, our flight's at 1:30 tomorrow afternoon, which means we won't actually arrive into Mauritius until Sunday morning. And so we arrive in at about
I think it's about 9:30 in the morning.
About 9ish in the morning we land.
And for anyone who hasn't been Mauritius, or for those people, this is an easy way to explain it. For those people who've been to America and you get off your plane, you go through immigration and you wait about an hour and a half, 2 hours. That's what it can be like in Mauritius. You think it's so easy, but you just wait forever. The last time we went, it just took, I think it took us about 2 hours to get through, but the airport is stunning in Mauritius. Like we'll show you, it just takes forever. So just bear that in mind. It's not a quick process, immigration. Like it's probably not quick in most countries, but last time we went to America, if you didn't watch our Los Angeles vlogs, there are playlists all there for you. That took us about an hour-ish to get through immigration.
So once we've got through immigration in Mauritius Airport, we've got a taxi that will pick us up, and then we are heading to our first hotel. So we're staying in 2 hotels whilst we're in Mauritius. Our first hotel is the West Inn by Turtle Bay.
Yeah, so this will be northeast of Mauritius. So it's a good hour and a half drive from the airport. So the airport's down southeast, and our hotel's on the northwest coast. So we'll see sunsets while we're at the West Inn for the 5 nights, which would be really nice. And then leading that on, that'll be like, so the day after we arrive, we're going to have the hotel day the day we arrive on the Sunday, and we're going to have the same on the Monday, and then hopefully, this is what we're hoping now, we haven't booked anything, but on the Tuesday we're hoping to do an aqua soleil trip. So it's a boat trip where you go Blue Bay Marina, which is where our second hotel will be, which we'll explain to you in a little bit. You do snorkeling around Blue Bay, so you stop at some other little islands as well. An island called Agrets. Well, no, that's after Agrets. Yeah, so Agrets first, which he said. It's an uninhabited island, got nice shallow blue, crystal clear waters. View of mainland Mauritius, all the hills, stunning. Yes, we're hoping to do that boat. It's an all-day boat trip. You see, I'm not sure what the name of the waterfall is, but then you get an hour at Ellie Surf, which you can sunbathe, go in the water. I think you can buy drinks and all that kind of stuff. And after you've gone there, you go round the corner to where the golf course is, and then we go there, have a nice barbecue.
Which before was lovely.
Yeah, you get lobster.
It was probably the best barbecue I've ever had. It was delicious.
Yeah. And you can see a bit of the golf course, which is amazing. I did play there 4 years ago in Billy Surf Golf Course. That was it was the best. I lost about 50 golf balls, but it was amazing, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was sounds lovely.
So that's the second full day.
On Wednesday the 7th of December we have a hire car that we're picking up. So we've got a hire car for a couple of days, haven't we? 5 days.
Yeah, so we pick it up first thing in the morning at 9:15 or 9:30.
And then what we're going to do is we're going to head to the botanical gardens. I'm not going to try and say that word.
Pampaloosis. What is that anyway? I don't even. This is something Ellie's wrote in there. I don't know.
No idea. It's the botanical gardens. We didn't go before, but because we got married before and there was a lot of stuff we needed to do. We didn't have enough time to fit that in last time. So this is somewhere we want to go this time.
Yeah.
So we're going to head there, I think, first, and then what we're going to do is we're going to go and sort of explore the north beaches of the island. And there's quite a few sort of near the north side of the island.
Yeah, there's 5.
I'm not going to try and...
There's 5 of them. I'll tell you the beaches. So Flick and Flack, you've got Grand Bay,
Truel Beach,
yeah. Mont Choisy, I can't say this so anyone knows. El Plat Beach, we're going there.
And any others, like, again, this is not set in stone, like this could change, and if we come across other beaches or if we speak to any locals that recommend stuff, then we'll add that in.
Yeah, and then so that's the plan on that day. So we'll be seeing that. The beaches ones are going to be separate videos. We're going to do, when we do the beaches, it'll be separate from going to botanical gardens. We're going to do best beaches in Mauritius in the north, and then the best beaches in Mauritius south, which we'll talk to you about in a minute.
And if you've ever been to Mauritius before, if you haven't been to Mauritius before, the two sides of the islands are very different.
Yeah, it's got its own microclimate as well. So one side, we were there south 4 years ago, absolute glorious sunshine. We went 40-50 miles west where Casella Park is like a zoo kind of thing.
A nature park.
Torrential rain, literally, we still have videos of it, don't we? And it absolute thunder, the park flooded, they had to kick us out by 12 and we got a refund.
Crazy.
Back to the hotel, they were like, no rain. Like what?
And not only that, like the south of the island's very rugged, it's very sort of like natural, whereas the north is a bit more built up.
Yeah, we haven't been to the north, so it'll be interesting.
It is though, that's, you know, where Port Louis is, where the capital is, it's very built up, there's a lot more going on, a lot more people, a lot more traffic and stuff like that. So we're staying in sort of both areas, so it'll be good to see the contrast between them both.
Yeah, it will. And leading on from that, the day after, which will be our 4th full day, we'll still have the car. We'll be doing Port Louis, the Grand Basin, and we'll be doing more north beaches that we couldn't fit in from the day before.
Yeah, we're just going to see how it goes.
Yeah.
Or if there's something else, if we've done all the beaches the day before, we'll see what else we can do.
For all you people who've been watching us for a while now, you know we do hotel tours. We'll be doing the Westin hotel tour. There'll be a room tour that'll go out separate. That'll be going out like during the week with a room tour. So we're not going to do it in a hotel tour. We'll do that separate. And then on the 5th full day, we check out of the Westin and we go to the Anantara Ico, Mauritius, which is down southeast. So we'll be seeing sunrises at this hotel. And on this day, we'll be doing Lavanil Nature Park. I'm going to describe it. It's a small nature park. It doesn't cost that many rupees to get in, but they've got giant tortoises. They live to like 120 years old and you can feed them on the sticks.
Yeah, and we loved this before. We've done this before.
Brilliant. I was a tortoise whisperer. You can tickle them to stand up and stuff. I'll show you that anyway because they love it. And then you get all the other tortoises wake up and they come around. And
there are other animals there. But you mainly go to this nature park for the tortoises, don't you?
Yeah, and they like being stroked actually on the heads. It feels weird. Yeah. It's like sort of like sandpaper on a handbag, like a leathery handbag. It's the only way I can describe it.
And they sometimes get a bit jiggy.
Yeah.
Like they did before.
Oh yeah, which is quite funny.
If you've never seen a tortoise getting jiggy, it's the strangest noise ever.
And at this place they do an insect house where you can see all like tarantulas in glasses, all these different butterflies, the crocodiles, fruit bats, llamas, goats. We've got a little petting zoo.
Yeah.
It's not too much. It's something you do for about 2 hours. So we're going to be going there.
And then we are going to be going to Chamarel. So if you don't know what Chamarel is, it's a massive waterfall, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a waterfall, and it has a 7-coloured earth there as well at the same time. Yeah. So it's something to do with nature, with the minerals and stuff in the rocks. We'll tell you more when we get there because I don't want to pull shit out. Like I said earlier, James is big book of bullshit.
And then we're going to sort of have a little wander and mooch around Black River Gorges National Park. So that's actually, Chamarel's in Black River Gorges National Park.
Yeah, you see quite a few monkeys around there. So
yeah, that's the main sort of place to go. There's like places to stop with lookouts, like beautiful lookouts.
Yeah,
you've got the monkeys
really nice.
And stuff like that. So yeah,
there's some Black River Gorges is massive, so we know 1 or 2 places we stopped at before, and it's huge, so we'll end up going to some different places and showing you. They've got like some little souvenir shops and stuff as well in Black River Gorges, which will be quite fun.
And then on Saturday the 10th of December, what we're doing is we're actually going back to the Tomasa Hotel, which we've already arranged with the hotel. And we're going to spend a couple of hours there, and we're going to do like a little hotel guide and tour. Yeah,
because we've been there before 4 years ago, so we've been in touch with them. We don't have to pay a day rate to go there or anything like that.
Very kind.
Yeah, so we're meeting up with the PR team, and they're letting us film a room tour and a hotel guide and that, because it's nice, like, you know, you guys, when you look at hotels, you're the same. I don't go on TripAdvisor anymore because I can't trust the reviews. I go on YouTube and I like to visualise the hotel. I like to see what the eating area is like, what the rooms are like, what the pool area is like, what the beach is like, etc, etc. So we're going to be doing that. Because we said we're checking into the Anantara, obviously you can expect another Anantara hotel guide and tour, and then the room tour for that hotel will go out separate to the Anantara video.
Yeah. So Sunday the 11th of December is just a hotel day for us. We're dropping the hire car off. That'll be the end of the hire car. And then we'll just spend the day at the hotel, I guess.
Yeah.
And just sort of explore the hotel. At the Anantara as well, I've seen online they do loads of activities and stuff like that.
Oh, they do good. You can do bike rides in the forest, they do rum tasting classes, cooking classes. There's so much stuff, and obviously we'll show you everything around the hotel.
I think they do like Tai Chi, yoga, all of that.
There's so much stuff to do.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, you're going to need... I don't think there's going to be a lot of being on the beach and getting in the water because there's so much to do at the hotel.
However, the beach is stunning. So.
Yeah. And you can walk along it for a long time, which is one of our top favourite things to do.
Definitely.
Like, especially sunset, walking on the beach in it, dipping toes in the water, you can't beat it. The next day, Monday the 12th, is my birthday. So we just planned, it's going to be like a hotel day during the day, and then what I really want to do is do a quad tour. So we did one before, but it was in the Heritage National Park, and I don't want to do one in the National Park. I've seen one online where you can go down, it's the south, near where our hotel is, but you get to stop off on a few beaches, like a waterfall for about 2.5, 3 hours, and that's what I really want to do towards sunset.
So that'll be the plan for that day. Tuesday the 13th of December is just going to be a hotel day, again, probably with more activities and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So that will be nice.
And then on that last day, Wednesday the 14th, it's going to be a hotel day. Our flight's at 11 o'clock at night, so we've got to ask for a late checkout room. We did ask the Anantara, and they're like, it's £165 to pre-book a late checkout room, which we only need 6 hours in the hotel. So it's a lot of money for 6 or 7 hours, just so we can have a swim, have a shower, you know, before.
But I guess if the hotel isn't too busy, then we can ask on check-in, and hopefully they'll allow us to stay in our room. Because ideally what we want to do is, because our flight's not until late, we still want to be able to go and swim and sunbathe and all of that, so. Yeah,
that's the plan. That's our Mauritius itinerary for you that we've explained. We're looking forward to it. Really hope the 2 trips that we talked about, we can do that. All the other stuff in the car we'll be able to do pretty easily. And also what we're going to do, we're going to leave you with, at the end of this video, a trailer of all the stuff we've done on this holiday, just for you. And then what you'll see next week is our official start to our series. It'll be our pre-travel day, and that will start the series. If you've been watching this, you watch this far, just before we show you the trailer, make sure you hit that like button down below, because it does help push this video out to other fellow travellers like yourselves, to help them, and it does help us out a lot. And if you do like it, also hit the subscribe button to create a free account. It's free to subscribe, and then we'll see you next week in our pre-travel.
See you next week.
Bye.
Bye.
It's not hard. God.
Really, really.
Oh, we haven't had no practice in a long time doing this.
Welcome to our channel.
Fucking hell.
That's so awful.
Oh, this can take her forever, isn't it? Right, okay. I've forgotten it already.
Ready? Hang on.
Right, 1, 2.
I can do it.
Right, ready?
I can do it.
Okay, go on.